Hello, welcome everyone. Today, okay, so the plan is today. I've actually done quite a bit of cleanup in the background. So I wasn't streaming for 3 days because work was hectic. So just while I had some time with family and everything around, I basically just did what I could in the meantime. So, okay, if I start today with, let's just quickly set up my screen. Like this, something like this. And okay, I'm switching to the screen. I wonder, can I, yeah, go here. Screen is refreshing from what I see. We have this and we have this. And let's close Arc, reopen Arc. Sometimes the sidebar just doesn't work. Yep, like today. It's fine. Let's just keep it. Okay, so mix PHX server. I wonder if everything's gonna be fine. Need to recompile because I had a issue with ASDF today where I was getting segmentation fault on running mixed-step and until I installed it through Brew on macOS, it wasn't solving anything. So it is what it is. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do. I wonder. Here we go. Okay, localhost. Customer server does not. Oh, okay. I'm running Docker, so I need to run my Postgres. And I hope I can do this. Let's try it again. And here we go. So I broke it a little bit, but I have, I'll run through the changes quickly. We have technology seeds, which now just add some technologies that you can mark off. And I'll need people to actually suggest these as well, but in the future, we have the suggest form, which is much nicer now. It looks like this. I have the live upload working for locally, but obviously I want to drop that into an S3 bucket. So that's the first thing that we'll do is we'll make the uploads work with an S3 bucket. I have these, I basically redid the components because I wasn't happy with Petal not handling errors and stuff like that with the new Elixir basically. So I left the default Elixir things and it's pretty much okay for me. This is the only thing that I've rebuilt myself. There's an issue with the fact that this is used doesn't work with an array of things. So it will just leave it as is because it's not like a massive issue. And now all of these are empty because I don't have the files anymore. But I'm hoping people will will actually do the submissions. Okay, so that's that. We have things going on. Let's start with the live upload to thing. So it's like Liveview, live upload, direct file upload to stream. Okay, so we just have this. We have an allow uploads already in the suggest live. We have in let's put this as an aside. What belongs here? We'll create a small component. I'll change the theme to the dark theme so that you don't have to burn your eyes out. And it's what belongs here, right? Form section. I've cleaned it up a little bit as well. So it's here, or it belongs here. We have a section header, we have a section. So it's a little bit more organized now. Okay. To adding upload markup, we have all of this. It's fine. Configuring as well. This video should help. Um, okay, so this, I think I have this already. AVS Amazon. Sign into the console. S3. We have a bucket created. So I'm not sure how to do this now. Buckets, access grants. Let's go back here. Simple F3 at load, signing key, upload component. Entry progress, we don't really care much about that. Okay, well. Def module, so let's add this in our library. Let's just hope utils. Then simple S3 upload .ex. And we'll do the module Bins free SV from energy process 6v4. Example signs a form of load, sign form loads. And then the other thing is component. We don't need that at the moment. Let's go back 2 seconds. Sorry about that. And okay. Quit. 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 Okay. In Elixir, you'll see references to the configuration. Copies. Liveview mastery. Suppose let's just do this as our own thing, right? Config. Built with Phoenix. And then we can do config. S3. So we'll have this access key ID, which env. Okay. I'll quickly go here, set this up. Choo, 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 choo. Mm, mm. And okay, how do I get these things? Where do I get them from? Literally just reading through the AWS docs. There's nothing important here. How do I get the settings of this bucket? Download, copy S3 info. Assumes an existence is set up with the correct course configuration. The largest option is single path explaining to S3. Okay. Put it in. Assets.js. New uploaders.js. Looks fine, I suppose. Worked. Socket, long pole, params, loaders. Uploaders. Loaders. Okay, that's that. What do I get? Let's have a look. Okay. Built with fields. Okay. Now to have semantics. Sounds reasonable.
On this episode of Liveview Mastery,
we are going to be doing
Liveview uploads specifically directly to Amazon S3. So let me show you what the final result is going to look like. We have our Liveview Mastery application with the puppies. We have our new puppy. We're going to name him Buddy. His color is blonde, and his breed is Golden Retriever. We're going to drag and drop a picture of a puppy. This is where the magic happens. Actually, I'm going to open up the console so you can kind of see the magic happen. Uploading the puppy here, which is actually going to 100% upload to Amazon S3. We're going to hit save, and we now have an image that lives on Amazon S3, and it actually lives on our application. I can refresh the page. The picture of the puppy is on Amazon S3. In this episode, we're going to figure out how to do this. So let me jump over to our setup branch, and let's get started. We're on our setup branch now, where this feature has not been implemented. If you go to new puppy, you can see that there is no live view upload option. And now we're just going to go right through the guides, the uploads guide. So the very first thing you want to do to enable an upload on mount, you need to do allow upload, which you're going to name your attribute drag and drop, or when I select an image, it will immediately start uploading the image to Amazon S3. This is really important given the way that I implemented this to add this auto upload true flag. So we go to the next step in the guides where it talks about rendering the reactive elements. So this is actually throwing in the, so we're going to open up the, we want to reuse this upload component. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make a upload images. Here's your live image preview. Here's your progress to see, like when you saw the number. And so my upload component is right here, where you can see the same thing pretty much, where it's got live file input. You can see the the photo URL. The reason why is because object or on your form. So I'm going to copy and paste this whole file, and we're going to paste it into our project, and then just select something in your application. So that's step one. Or step two. We've added our allow upload to our mount callback, and then we also added the live file inputs and the progress bar and the errors onto the page. In addition to that, we're going to go to the next section, which is entry validation. Now, this one is really important not to miss, because very often you're going to have forms for live uploads where you're not going to need a validate callback. Let me point out, there's a big important note on this where important, you must bind Phoenix submit and Phoenix change on the form. Within the context of this tutorial, you're pretty much probably going to be following along with what I'm doing, but literally the feature set for Phoenix Live uploads will not work unless you have a handle event for validate and a handle event for save on your form. This is really important. It's cost me hours. It's very non-intuitive, but there's a giant note in the guides for entry validation. Now, notably, in the final version of this, if you go to, they have a final version in the guides of all the things that we're doing allow upload, and we're going to get to this at our next step. But notably, what it's doing is when there's errors, where if you upload too large of a file or too many files, it's pretty much I use the Phoenix And I want to show you kind of what that module does. The Phoenix naming.humanize module, all the cute errors to string thing that the guides implement. I didn't think that it was necessary. So we're going to move on to our next step, which is we've rendered our reactive elements. I've told you the importance of the entry validation of having both a validate and a submit callback. Now, something that we're not going to implement in this tutorial is being able to cancel an upload. So say you're uploading a very large file, like 3 gigabytes or something like that, you can actually give them like a cancel button. Now, the very next section is where things get interesting and where I believe that the guides lack power, because if this was just, this is if you were uploading it to your local server or to like the file structure guide. So within the upload guides on Phoenix Liveview, when we go to external uploads, it's a separate set of guides. So we go to uploads, there's a link, there should be a link to external uploads. You would right click, open that, and then from here, we scroll down and we're going to go to the direct to S3 section. So this is also not within the scope of these guides. It's the actual setup of your buckets on Amazon S3, setting up your Amazon S3 account, making sure that your configuration allows you to put stuff into your bucket with your credentials. That's outside the scope of this guide. You're going to have to do that yourself. But here's where it gets interesting. And now we're going to do that external. So before doing
Well, that's disappointing. It's like, well, that's outside of the scope, so literally what I'm wanting to do. Okay. Fake, 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 fake. Create an account in digital green space subject. Okay, so this is not doing that either. I mean, we can direct upload. Is that the same thing? App signal. Okay, that's the same thing. Digital Liveview Mastery. Yeah. And okay. Copy the configuration. I suppose we can Digital Ocean. I think this was this thing. Hello. Spaces. I'm just wondering if I... Is that a cost thing? $5 a month. I have this though. Um, sign in with GitHub. Because, oh, here we go. This is an account. Yep. Copenhagen. So, I don't know the password. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's just buy it. DigitalOcean login with sign in with Google. No. Hello. Digital. Oh, it's because I'm using this Copenhagen. Dashboard emails. Octofest. That's gone. Dashboard emails. Wonder if that's gonna do it. It's Copenhagen. That's the one. Okay. So we now have a spaces object, Octofest. Yeah, we have this. I'll create a folder built with Unix. Failed to post. Why? Origin endpoint settings. It's fine. And we need to add one more. Get head. This tele edit. Get in head. Okay. We'll need to add spaces object. How did it get settings? Free like keys from DigitalOcean. Okay, I'll quickly switch because I kinda know where it all is. 2 seconds, I'll be right back. Hello! Welcome. Sorry, I'm echoing. Turning off echo now. That was annoying most likely. So I'll 2 seconds just getting something. And it was in Octofest code. And okay. 2 seconds, just closing this down. How are you doing, Wozniak? That's such a cool name. Access key bucket name region. Okay. If anything, we can make sure with this. Save it. It's gonna be a boring stream, man. I'm just struggling through this. I want to finish this up. Um, as There we go. So if we go and we saw this thing where was okay, so this one. File upload this prehistoric bucket from Phoenix Liveview. Okay, you can say access key bucket fake region. When has this been updated? Let's have a look. I really would just like to get this free working stuff, like how to set up an S3 bucket for Phoenix uploads. Hmm. It's just I literally that's the step I want. It's like everyone's no, it's our outdoor scope. That's not that XABS. Maybe this one has something. Yes. ABS is free. ABS is free. Okay, let's try this. To do. Okay, what is Amazon S3 features and storage classes, storage management? Is there how Amazon free? Making requests. We'll get there. So do I need like an IM role or something? I think we'll need to watch that video from that guy. Okay, I'll need to do that because otherwise I'm just gonna be stuck here. Okay, so it's how to I think it's app signal. Okay. Okay, this video should help. We'll be going through this. I'll mute myself and I'll leave the video up.
So we're going to do a series of AWS basics where you'll be understanding the basic concepts in AWS and also how to do demos. Bucket. You can start adding objects to the bucket right now. So you can click on upload and then you can either add files or you can add complete folders from your local system. So clicking on add files will open the file explorer like this, right? You can just choose anything you want and upload it. Yeah, let me choose this container image and click on upload. Okay, so I can choose more files. So I can choose like this, I can choose like this, like I can choose multiple files at the same time. If not, I can just choose one file. Okay, that doesn't matter. You can choose any file you want. Okay, so I'm just going to choose these two files also, index and error.html, and upload them. So you can upload multiple files at the same time, right? And I'm clicking on upload. Over here you will see how long it took to upload these files, and upload is done. So yeah, so 3 files are uploaded. It basically shows it succeeded. Total size was 15.4 KB, including all of these 3 files. Okay, this information will no longer be available after you navigate away from this page. So this is just to show you that if it's successfully uploaded or not. So once you close this, that info will not be there. And here you will be given the information what type of a file it is. So it's a PNG type, it's a HTML type. So if it is a PDF type, it will be showing that. So what are the type of files it is, and then when it was uploaded. So basically the time as well. So I'm in the Indian region, so it is giving me the UTC plus 5:30. Yeah, so UTC plus 5:30, that basically means I'm from India, so I'll have to just add 5:30 to it, and that would be my current time. Okay. No, actually, this is the time which has been added with UTC plus 5:30. It's not the UTC time, it's the current time because I checked the time here. That's the time given over here. Okay, then what else? Yeah, so then you can just select it and you can delete the files if you want to. There is copy, you can copy it into another S3 bucket. You can delete the file. You can rename the this particular name. You can edit metadata. Metadata will give you more insider info about the object. So right now there is only one metadata, that is the image value is a PNG. So you can add something else also if you want. You can edit the metadata according to your needs. And one more thing, so you can basically share. Let's say you have an S3 bucket and you have like 20 objects in it, and you want to share one particular object. So it's a bad practice to share the access to the entire bucket, right? So instead you can just share access to that particular object. So let me copy the URL of this particular object and paste it here, but it would not work now. So you can see, right, access is denied because this object is not public. So what you can do is you can select, you can go over here. So make public using ACL is available here, but we don't have to do that. We can make it public by also providing it public access. So over here, so this is again one more property settings, and there is permissions. In permissions, you can see they have blocked all public access, right? So you can basically provide read access to, if I edit this, say block public access to buckets and objects granted through new access control lists. Block public access to buckets and granted through any access control list. So I want to provide public access, new public bucket or access point policies. I don't want this. This I don't want. So I'm going to change save changes. Read access to, if I edit this, say block public access to buckets and objects granted through new access control lists. Block public access to buckets and granted through any access control list. So I want to provide public access, new public bucket or access point policies. I don't want this. This I don't want. So I'm going to change save changes.
I know why people are. This UI is horrible. Sorry. He has no idea, right? It's just a lot of clicking and trying to figure this out.
It can be public. Go to objects, select an object. Okay, it's slow. Let me just try this again. So it can be public, but it's not public yet. Now let's go back. Now select the bucket. Sorry, click on the bucket. So now the bucket can be public as well, right? So the bucket is public, but the objects are not. Yeah, so we basically made this public access, right? So one more thing we'll have to do is coming down. So the object ownership is basically a bucket owner enforced. That basically means what I decide, I can just add that to the policy here and that will work. So if you want anybody to do it, so you can create an ACL. So I'm going to enable an ACL. So I acknowledge that ACLs will be restored.
Well, this is horrible.
So bucket owner preferred, object writer. So it could be either the bucket owner can
I
fully
mean,
create the ACL.
I know why his free consultants are a thing. Um, like simple thing, right? Oh, I just want to create a bucket and upload it. Not gonna happen. Okay. What's mini.io? Let's have a look. Min.io. Search mini SV and Kubernetes native storage. Pricing. Oh, is this the one? No, I don't have that much to spend on build videos. I think DigitalOcean. Digital Ocean storage bucket with Phoenix Liveview upload. Oh, yeah. So self-hosting as well. Yeah, let's have a look at this quickly. I have a bucket anyway, like on DigitalOcean, so I can try and use that. Okay, get the secrets from the client. Code. Okay, upload codes, pre-upload. Okay. I think I already have this. Let's have a look. Upload. Free. What's the bucket? Is bucket. Region. Yeah, that's an option. If I self-host, that would be cool. But literally just want to get this one done here. As I'm working on a different app as well, where okay. So 95. Is this the one? 95. Okay. Looks like it's gonna be. So it's bucket, digital ocean spaces. So it kind of wants to just yes for request. Okay, anyways, let's build quickly a def e bucket URL and path do and then it's just gonna be this. Is it something like this then? Yeah. And okay, so it's a little bit more manageable this way. It's these lines down. Okay, so am I? Yeah, I'm not duplicating. Okay, let's have a look. Is it all the ones? Let's have a look. 114. This repo path. Oh, suppose we didn't have this. If we change this, quickly change, remove this. So we can do 95. Yep, then it's 113. Yep, and when it's 127 here. I think it's a different thing that we're using. $127, let's have a look. 127. Okay, so it's a bit different. So I need to, but I did copy this. And let's undo, copy this. So suppose, okay. Let's do it here, so at least we can do. So now let's make sure it's 95. 95 is this. Then 113. Okay. And 127. But it's gonna be just this, right? I think I just not sure what this one is, but okay, we'll see. Okay, bucket URL. So let's just see. So strange, but doesn't match, right? Bucket doesn't match here. Why? Oh, it's HTTP. We'll try it with this anyway. Bucket URL. Bucket URL. Bucket URL. Okay. Beyond file upload. Okay. Let's do this then. Where I'm doing suggest live. We'll just have to go through. Turn this fine. Allow upload. Max entries. Oh yeah. This is by default. So don't, but I mean, being explicit never hurt anyone, right? Accept max entries, pre-sign uploads, def p. Okay. 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 And we have the submit and save change, right? Events form PV3. Yeah, we have this. Okay. Okay, now let's go to uploaders. JS, I mean, let's just make sure uploaders is free. Entries on new error. Each from data gets the data key from data append. Entry file. Star. Abort. Download. Progress. Okay, open post from data access token. We have a from we can choose the file automatically load the files. No, it's handle the parts how to actually store the file URL. I think I already have this part because I was doing it here. It was logo input, uploader list, image input. It was get file, so consume uploaded entries, socket, image key, fn. I got the path, entry. Oh, so okay, so I'll just do this rather than whatever that is. So I can basically also do fn nothing. I've not done this so long. Consume uploaded entries. Oh, it's here. S3 uploader. Entry. Yes, I think it's done. Have it somewhere else, right? I just had the code somewhere. Simple S3 upload. Just do S3 uploader. Else S3 uploader. S3 uploader. That's fine. Okay, so now it's fine. Pre-sign. It's pre-signed. And consume entry. And then uploaded files. Uploaded files list first. We could do this as well. It's nicer maybe. Because I get the file. Then I put it in the params. And I save that then. Okay, so next we can show preview as well as progress. We don't care about this much. Let's just see if this, but okay, this upload entries should consume all because, but if I don't consume it here, it'll be consuming it there. That's cool. Okay, so we have this, and let's have a look. How do I upload to a free uploader sign form? Okay, so this one was bucket. Okay, I'll quickly switch to have a look at my .env and my config. Bucket, okay, bucket is here. This region, bucket name, secret, endpoint, basis. Suppose you can just use this. Endpoint. To lowercase. Okay. Switch back here. Oh, okay, so now we do it here. Because for me, it's this. So where do I get the region bucket? Env, and this is the AWS endpoint. And we do path here. Bucket region. 2 seconds, just to make sure. Env Yeah, it's not even doing that bucket. Maybe? Octafest. Just quickly. Okay, might be. Might be that. I suppose it's a different thing then. Okay. No, let's leave it. Let's leave it as it is, okay? And this is where I'm always afraid. It should work, right? So let's test this. There's nothing else to do. Open source. Requires a visual component license. Stream community release. Yeah, I do. I code for a living. It's a shame. But it is what it is. Okay. Localhost. Yeah, I work at Marco.ch. This is the company. And I'm doing like side hustles as well. Like our latest one is Perseka SLT, like so just like static sites and whatnot. Yeah. I also have a side hustle, which is Octafest. It's a niche CMS for film products. So Trondheim Film Festival. What about you? Do you code for a living? Start. No? What'd you do? Oh, you're studying. What are you studying? It's how are you finding the current I suppose you're studying, so it's still fine. Um what is the side hustle you're doing with? Ooh, that's advanced. Well, good luck. Are you streaming it or something? Because I'm doing this basically as a learning experience myself to see how to stream, like figure out some things and stuff like that. Because I've been coding for a while and I've always wanted to do this. I want like my bigger goal is to like do courses, but here you see me see just like sludging through something. It's always a thing, right? Okay, let's see how this goes now. Suggest upload logo. Something's broken. Photo not found in. Oh, Okay, suppose meta entry. So you want to do key as well. Key. So this one is definitely not right. Key. Is it difficult? That sounds like a difficult task. I wonder, does this work? Maybe. We'll see. And then let's go to suggest live meta key. Hmm. Do I know what's the entry key? Expect entry. I'm writing something similar. I haven't finished yet, so I don't really know how difficult. It's very difficult, but it doesn't seem that difficult. Something similar to Code Sandbox. They basically, from my limited understanding, they wrote the thing that allows you to run. Code Sandbox like wants to be that like cloud VS Code, so like you don't need to have your own. So you could work from any small machine or anything like that, and you would be that. So I think they wrote the whole underlying bit for like running the Electron basically kind of thing inside web workers, and like I think it's done with like the WebAssembly stuff. So, but you can basically, I think, use that. So that's fine. Are you doing it like as a learning project, or do you want to actually earn something with this? Okay. Yeah, so can just use this. Meta entry. Upload config entry. Upload config. Yeah, that's I mean, you do you, but I would advise taking on, if it's empty, taking on something simpler. If, but I suppose that's true. That's gonna make you stand out, if anything, right? So just live error to string. Where is this? Error to string, and what's the error? Just external client failure. External client failure. External and failure. What's firecracker? Secure and fast micro VMs for serverless computing. That is possible for create and manage secure multi-tenant container and function-based services. Right. Am I getting what Code Sandbox is doing different? Something that's Code Sandbox. What is Code Sandbox? Do I forget this? Yeah, install cloud development environments. Seconds. Start for free. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, you basically create a sandbox and run it. So for this here, all code runs in your browser, create a dev box, So you create like a microservice, install the things there, and basically show the thing, right? Yeah, I suppose it's not that bad then. It's this UI, but I suppose that's already built, right? It's just using VS Code thing. Hmm, that's a cool experiment. Might not be. I might be overestimating it then. That's cool. Well done. Hopefully you get it to work. Also need to just something went wrong. I wonder where it fails now. Let's see. So this fails. Big map get close. What's entry? Load config. If you can use. Let's see if we can get here, or what is causing this now. Mark logo. Refresh. Sometimes you need to refresh. Okay, we get this. The config. Twice. And we get the entry. That's fine. We already have this. When the config seems fine. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so we're getting through this, so we're at least getting the meta now. Inspect meta. Okay. Let's upload our screen. I wonder how is that doing console log. I might need to allow it, right? Network cord. Select file. Cursor. Hey, I know what's that. I can deal with that. How far are you along in your project? Log in. I don't have this. Okay. Spaces. I wonder. Yes. It's an online text editor. That's already a massive achievement, though. Wouldn't be. Course visual. CDN is this? Oh, so it is this, yeah. Okay, try and see if this is a thing. It's gonna be build with Phoenix. Access key. Okay. Okay, coming back coding. Settings. Let's have a look. Oh, I gave you all the keys. Well, it's fine. I can change these down the line. But okay, so uploaders. That's a long, not answers question. Related.
Hey, it's
Okay. Yeah, so I'm actually building a thing already. It's called NoSpark. So NoSpark is like a panel, electrical panel builder for electricians. It's like a small SaaS app, and that's the next project. After that, I have this thing I can show you. It's Octofest. Yeah, it's mixed PHX server, and it's basically it's a rebuild of the thing that I have as Vestali. So this is my Octavest thing, right? This is like a side build for that. There's an actual live site, so it's like Scanera Multi is an actual live site which uses this. So you have like films here, and this is built with Laravel PHP inertia, and it's just older. So I always upkeep this every year. So I want to rebuild this in Phoenix Ash Liveview. So that's what I'll do. And I have basically, this is the admin, right? And here I'll show you this. It's like a home builder. So like here it's in line. Suppose like here. See, text here is in line. This is causes quite a few issues with the thing. So we have things like this. But if I go here to, I think it's pages. Yeah, so we have the new page, and it's like rebuilding that using Liveview components. Um, at the moment, not have this up, but some of the things are up, and you can add a thing. But I want to add drag and drop and stuff like that. Publish is the same thing at the moment. It's not doesn't work. But yeah, and I'll be rebuilding these with container queries, so they work a little bit better also. So yeah, because that's the third thing. There's more in the plans, but that's what I'm building step by step. Yes, it's like this one specifically I actually need it for myself for the fact being that I need to keep it upkeep, and it's like the code is outdated and I was still quite inexperienced with things to make this work. Okay, so if we do auto upload, I suppose we can't do it, right? So I would like, because Ash is really cool on these things and it's like solves quite a few problems. Um, okay, so yeah, there's a few things that I'm in mind. So those I stream, those are basically just stream and just see how it goes. The streams are more for myself than anything, but I'll be doing courses from that as well. So if we disable auto upload, I wonder will that work? Suppose we can't do this. So I wonder how the guy did it because he's saying that basically, yeah, Marco BG. But he's so the guys who basically did this. Yeah, I'm getting course errors, right? It's for free and it's never gonna save because the uploader doesn't work with external client failure. I don't want the Xaviers though. Because that goes for the saver and stuff like that. Mm. Okay, what if I do this for localhost? Does that enable everyone to do that who's running localhost into this? Let's have a look. I mean, just to test it, but delete post. And okay, so that worked. Okay, now I can limit that to my local thing anyway. To my, so we can re-enable auto uploads most likely. Suggest style logo. Amazing. G. Yeah, it was a core setup. That's nice. Yep. Yep. Okay. So now G. Okay, that's awesome. So add uploads to digital digital. Okay, now we need to list this. We need to list this, and it's gonna be home live. Mount organizations, read organization. For organization and organizations key organization .id and it is organization URL organization name name logo and image. Logo organization, it is logo and image. Logo and image. We can delete all of these. I mean, I'll keep them for now, but I'll just do this. And now we need to change the organization card. Okay. URL. Just name, logo, image, string required. Not, well, I suppose for now, right? Source is gonna be logo. So this is gonna be image and name. And this is gonna be flex item center gap for T at name at logo at image. Organization is not found. So what are you as? Stream. I don't want to stream you. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's cool. That's good. Obviously, I would test speed before going and stuff like that. But this is very cool. Cap. Do we not have a spacing? Max FreeMC and then MX to 4 SM also PX4 X0 PX4. Why are you not taking this? Oh, I'm doing it, but no, I'm doing it here. Should be fine. Fit calls, fill calls. You know why? Because you need a min width of 0, right? PT, PX, PX4. Suppose MD. Okay, let's just do PX4. That's better. Yeah, much better. Okay, so now the thing works. And we can allow this to be filtered. So it's in load the organizations. Okay, now what we do is we filter this. We filter this by status in the home live, hash query, hash read. So it's organization. Hash query filter. Let's see how that works. Filter and organization status. Let's Google this. I'm hash query. Okay. Filter likes more than 10. Sort. You'll need the sort. Sort by. And we also want this here. Hash query sort. Hash read technology. And it's not title, I think. It's technologies name and filter publish true. Sort filter. Suppose this filter status, right? Filter status, and the status can be active. Query before unlocking the macro filter. Okay, so status equals. Status is gonna be status query filter resource. So this is what hash query for it. Query for read just read. Okay, so status. Well, as system machine, you really need to get used to the way we think things, what things. Topics. SQLite. Next. 2. Read. Expression. Status. So if I do to organization. Read. Active. No arguments. No filter. Do I need to organizations? So just Azure. Okay. Yes, it's now empty. It's now empty. Unless we go to okay. Now I need an action to actually. That's fine. I can just go for the fin. Filter. HDD, UID. Status. Yep. Okay. So now I want to filter by technology ID in Ash. I mean, we could go to Twitter and have a look at thing what he's doing. See, let's have a look. Search. Let's okay, I'll mute myself quickly and I'll ask him.
Else we're gonna then say could not add installed extension to oh, you know, it's actually okay. This isn't quite right because if they don't have, yeah, okay, we need to do this a little bit differently. We say case. So if they do have an installed extension, right, then we're going to installed extensions list. Then we're going to use it. Nicholas is asking how to filter by relationship. Shop query.filter. You mean like, well, technology. You can do like hash.query.filter. So if you have like a, you know, comment resource, you can say like post.author equals or .author.id equals 10, for example. So you just refer to them. You refer to the related things with like this, right? So kind of how you say filter text equals 10 or text equals hello or whatever, and you can just list you can just refer to related things. I think that answers your question. Not sure. Yeah, so that many to many works too. So like in your case, you're saying organization, you want to get like the organizations where they have that technology ID. You can just say I should create a filter technologies dot ID equals technology ID. Like that. Could work. Depending on how you set it up. I really hate that I can't get this chat bubble to show up closer to my. I guess I'll do it this way. It's a little bit closer. Yes, yeah. You no. You would do if you have you have a list of IDs. Well, if you only have one ID, you would do it like this: technologies.id. If you think about it in like a, this is like a truth statement. You could say technologies.id in technology IDs if you had like multiple of them, but so like this is a kind of shorthand in a way for this exist tech, which you can also do it this way. They're slightly different, but the important bit is this matches like where any of the technologies ID equals the technology ID that you have. Oh, you have to use a pin to like bring in the technology ID into the query, but you can say exist technologies ID equals technology ID also. These are like functionally equivalent, although technically slightly different. So, all right. Yes. So if we do have one, now we can say case now if they don't have this function, then we're just going to say igniter.code.func or we need to move to, I mean, this Copilot helped me out if it wants to give me the extent. Okay, whatever. There we go. But we do need to move to the right place.
Mute him and I'll get back to my things. So we have set ourselves a little bit of space. Organization. Read. Do active relations. Active. I wonder how does that work here. How does he get that? Technologies. Query filter. Query filter. I wonder if this is the reason why, like maybe here, it's organizations, organizations. This is basically a macro, right? And when we do oh, okay, I think I need it here, right? So it's here that I would do it. Def p def active. And then do okay, nearly there. Query for read. For read active. Oh, okay, so is that? And then if we do a match on nil, when we exclude this, technology TV would be active. No, we can't do it like that. We can do it like this. Right? Also, we just need to be inside. I don't understand how does this come in here? Or is something just not working for me?
The current this is like a 24/7 Japanese lo-fi radio channel. I don't think they tell me what the songs are. But I can provide a link at least in the chat to this channel. Maybe somewhere in there they put like the song history. I'm not sure. So we might also have something like but we could go like this. One of these two things. So we'll have to figure that out. But for now, we can just stick with what we're doing. So we created the domain. We added the side text extension. Yes, Nicholas, you probably need to, if you're missing require in the file, then you're using it because hashtag 3 function is a method kind of like usually require a factory to do it. Okay, so it says you can skip this step if you don't want to use tokens. I'm gonna just remove this case. I'm just gonna say it's easier to remove this later than it is to like get confused about liability. Yeah, that's my pleasure. I imagine you're probably on the screen right now. Just kind of I guess it's complicated about if that's not mentioned in the docs. Like it's the docs show that it's a macro, and it's like that's how macros work in Elixir in general. So like we can put in the docs like don't forget to require this, but typically it's like it's in a separate place in the docs. So what macro? Yeah, it's hard to say. Actually set up. Um, right. Yeah, let's, now we're gonna do this one. This is
Okay, require was the only thing missing. Well, let's hope so, right? So now active. Let's do that code gen thing. This we don't need the arcs. So this one just does this. And then we do this. This makes a ton of sense now. This makes a lot of sense. But it's like things like this. I'll have to do a video about this. Okay.
no, actually this would be
And this is going to be obviously active. I'm not talking, so we'll leave
Igniter.
him on speak.
No.
Hello, hello, hello. Maybe
Postgres igniter.
you can
Jeez.
still hear me?
This can be.
That's good. Ah. Okay.
I can't. I'm dumb. Can't be a module attributes or module attribute because it has this. This it needs this. Duh.
Let's watch him together.
So this is now okay. So back in install.
He's playing nice
default
music. We'll allow it.
needs to take OTP app. Okay. Where does that come from? App name. Yep. All right. Now we're creating the repo with the with the default repo contents. Actually, just do this like this. I will say okay. So now select repo can throw my microphone around. Select repo can create a repo as well if we wanted to. So now in hash authentication, we have our generate true. Is that the name of the option that we've actually used? Generate with a question mark. This needs that. Okay. So select repo generate true. That means we always get a repo back from this. And we want to make sure that we need to make sure that we're using this. So that actually affects the arg. So we'll say probably something like this.
I'll add a thing. Can you hear me like this? I wonder. Some background music. We're nearly done, by the way. Also, that's very cool. Nearly done. We have the suggest working, and we have the form working. We have the upload working. Next thing is deploying. So I'll do that tomorrow. I am done for today. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening, day, morning, whatever is in your space. And take care.